over there to say nothing, did you?
Robbinsville has made the trek up here to face the Blue Ridge Lady Bobcats. Kevin Hensley with you on the call tonight. We're doing this in a bit of an alternative reality for you fans, and we do sincerely apologize. Unable to go live on Facebook tonight, so we're actually going to tape this and bring it to you later on. This will be on tape delay, coming to you this game on Friday, January the 14th, 2022. Of course, the Blue Ridge Lady Bobcats compete in the Little Smoky Mountain Conference. And we'll talk more about that as the night goes on. Blue Ridge wins the opening tip, and we are underway. Three-point shot is no good, and the putback also misses. Rebounded by Jacob Jimenez for Robbinsville. Zoe Schuler to Tremmel. Drives in and misses the bucket. Aubrey Wachacha for the putback. That also misses. Blue Ridge basketball. Passes all around by the Lady Cats. And a foul called. Foul called on Kinsley Phillips, our first of the game. Like a lot of fans, it feels very odd bringing this to you on tape delay, knowing that we're not live. But we want to be able to bring you the coverage nonetheless. Ball inbounded and picked off by Phillips. Passes it to Jimenez, and now the ball being married all around. Inside to Schuler. Hand on it, though, by Mercedes McLaughlin. And that broke that up, but still Robbinsville basketball. Neat facility up here at Cashiers, of course. The domed ceiling and green architecture inside. We're at the ridge. We're on the plateau. 2-point bucket for Aubrey Wachacha. Gets the score draw erased. Get the assist to Trammell. Three-point shot coming. That was Vanessa Russell on the attempt. Kinsley Phillips with the rebound. And a three-pointer for Trammell. Ball is loose. And timeout called by the Lady Bobcats. 32nd timeout. Stay with us. That's what we'll do. We'll blame it on Facebook. 6:08 left to go. It is a 4-0 score in favor of Robbinsville. 4 points so far for Aubrey Wachacha. Robbinsville pressing. Blue Ridge Bobcats come into this game with a record of 5-7. The Lady Knights 8-4. Sort of a three-quarter court press at the moment. Blue Ridge breaks it. Good work, but Trammell promptly steals the ball. Feeds it to Kinsley Phillips, back to Trammell. She'll drive in and draw the foul. Hard foul under the basket. And a foul is called on Mercedes McLaughlin, her first of the game. Trammell hit hard on that foul, and she is struggling to regain her composure before taking the foul shots. This is her first, and she'll go for the second one. And that shot drops. 5-0 Robbinsville. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. She'll take a breather on the bench, and Liz Carpenter will check into the game. Switch up the offense a little bit. Still a lot of pressure. Trouble. Isabella Moody gets it loose, but Jimenez will steal it. And an immediate foul after the steal. Fouls on Vanessa Russell, her first of the game. Team second. 5:33 to go here in the first quarter. And Jimenez will inbound it here right below us. As we mentioned, Blue Ridge, a Little Smoky Mountain Conference school. There's 4 of those. Hiawassee Dam, Highlands, Blue Ridge, and Nantahala. They are referred to as the Little Smoky Mountain Conference because they do not have football at their schools, but they do have basketball programs. Jimenez with a nice shot inside off the assist. And ball broken up, stolen by Kinsley Phillips. Back up the floor, and a steal for Mercedes McLaughlin. And it's a lot of turnovers. Liz Carpenter had to steal for a moment. And it'll be inbounded by Zoe Schuler with 4:47 to go. Ball swatted loose. Schuler will clean it up. 4:34 remaining in the first quarter. It's a 7-0 Robbinsville lead at the moment. Steal by Malaya Stewart. And all around the rim, but doesn't drop. Putback's good, though. For number 10, that's Macy Heltzley. And she'll also get a and one chance. Wachacha rung up on her first foul of the game. And she makes it 7-3 your score. Jimenez drives, airs it out, makes the bucket. And a foul called on Kinsley Phillips, her second of the game. Blue Ridge methodically trying to work its way up the floor. Easy press applied by Robbinsville. Here comes a shot inside the paint. Put back, and it's good for 2. That's Mercedes McLaughlin on the bucket, 9-5. 3:47 left in the first quarter. Jimenez drives. Left-handed layup goes wild. Put back by Wachacha's good for 2, though. 11-5 your score. And a foul under the basket by Phillips. That's our second of the game. Second or third? I thought she had. And a rebound for Montana Buchanan. Phillips for 3, and a long 3 will drop. 2-point shot inside, nothing doing, and a junk ball under the net. Possession goes to the Lady Knights. Trammell caught her breath. She's back in the game. Liz Carpenter will check out after some good work in relief. And a 30-second timeout called here in Cashiers. I'm fine with that. That's fine. I don't know why I thought that, but I'm like, that's almost. I thought she got called like right at the start of the game for something. Okay, maybe that's where I got confused. 2:52 left here in the first quarter. Is 14-5 Robbinsville as we resume action here at Blue Ridge. Pass inside to Jimenez. Back to Trammell. Nobody in the paint to stop her. 2 points. That pass broken up, intended for Macy Heltsey. Instead, it flies out of bounds off the deflection from Trammell. Blue Ridge will still have it under their basket, though, on the inbound. And good work by Zoe Schuler to break that inbound up. Turnover goes to Robbinsville. It's a 16-5 first quarter for the Lady Knights. Trammell back to Kinsley Phillips. She'll try for another three-pointer, and she'll drain it. Back-to-back threes for Kinsley Phillips. 19-5. Drive in. Bucket no good. Phillips with the rebound. Kinsley Phillips having a nice run here after committing a couple of early fouls in the game. 2 for her and 2 for Aubrey Wachacha to this point. And that's all you got for Robbinsville. Meanwhile, a foul on Montana Buchanan. It is on Peyton Bryson, her first of the night. Comes with 1:47 to go. And Buchanan to the line for 2. And she makes her first. That'll get her on the scoreboard tonight. (21-5). 1:47 to go. Ball almost flies out of bounds. And a hard foul. Buchanan and Heltsey make contact, and she'll get a foul call on that. Montana Buchanan's first foul of the game. Inadvertent as it may have been, have to bring her up. Pass inside to Macy Heltsey, and she'll go for 2, miss it. Buchanan on the rebound. Phillips back to Trammell. Three-pointer for Trammell, and it'll be off the rim. Schuler's going to try to save it, but it goes out. It's going to be a Blue Ridge ball once Trammell gets her shoe tied. 1:17 left here in the first quarter. I know I have that effect. Coast-to-coast pass is good for 2. There's Macy Heltsey with a nice bucket on the alley-oop. Makes it 21-7. Trammell drives. Layup for 2. 23-7 Robbinsville. Bumps Trammell in the paint and gets 2. Peyton Bryson, with 26 seconds to go, is now 23-9. Trammell inside, gets another one. And the ball got away. Time running out, and Blue Ridge trying to rush their way back to the basket. But it was knocked out by Robbinsville, and foul called on Jimenez, her first of the night. Inside pass, ball swatted away, and a travel is going to be called as soon as Heltzy got her hands on the ball. Robbinsville basketball with 6.6 to go. Trammell for two, and it will bounce out. That's going to bring it into the first quarter. 25 points from Robbinsville here in the first stanza. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Stay with us. And welcome back to Blue Ridge School. It's 25-9 Robbinsville as we begin the second quarter of action tonight. Good to have you with us wherever you may be tuning in, as we've mentioned already. Don't adjust your sets, folks. We are not live, but we are taping the game to bring to you later. I guess recording is the more modern term. We're going to get straight to our tablet, and we'll upload it later so you fans can enjoy some action and not miss a moment of it. Liz Carpenter on the rebound here in the second quarter. Another three. 27-9 now with 7:18 to go here in the first quarter. Three-pointer from Zoe Sheila made it 27-9. Trying to get some things adjusted up here. Sorry about that. Foul was on Liz Carpenter, her first. Breakaway for the Lady Bobcats. Put back, no good. Jimenez on the rebound. (27-10), 6:37 to go. Zoe Schuler's bucket here in the second quarter. All the scoring so far for Robbinsville, and a foul shot for the Lady Bobcats. Now Schuler again. This time drops another one in. Back-to-back baskets for Zoe Schuler. 29-10 with 6:23 left before the half. Drive inside, and 2 points for Isabella Moody. Live in the crowd here at Blue Ridge Up. 6 minutes to go. Kinsley Phillips scans the floor, finds Trammell at the top for three. Nothing but net. (32-12). Pick by Carpenter. And she tried for the bucket, missed it. Schuler on the layup, gets it though. So 6 points in this quarter for Zoe Schuler. (34-12). Vanessa Russell struggles with ball control, finally gets it under control. Drive in by McLaughlin, nothing doing. A couple of second and third chance shots, and that time a foul. We'll call the foul on Desta Trammell. Comes with 5:14 to go here in the second quarter. And the first one drops for Peyton Bryson. 34-13. 18 fouls for Robbinsville here in the first half. Blue Ridge has committed 3. 1 of 2, and a jump ball. Possession stays with Blue Ridge. Drive inside. Jimenez closely guarding Russell and causes her to cough the ball up. Turnover. Robbinsville ball with 5:04 to go. Trammell weaves, turns, fires, 2 points. 36-13, Lady Knights. Pick by Trammell. Feed to Schuler. Wide open inside. Timeout called by the Lady Bobcats. (38-13), 4:36 left to go here in the second quarter, and Peyton Bryson will be inbounding it. Junior for Blue Ridge, and it's thrown in, and immediately Liz Carpenter picks it off for the Lady Knights. Feed inside to Zoe Schuler. Trying to spread the wealth a little bit. 3 for Jimenez, indeed. The assist to Schuler. Pick for Jimenez. Basket for Schuler. No, a foul called. It will go against Bryson. That's her second of the game. Schuler misses both. Rebounded by number 21. That's Mahala Stewart. Inside. Swatted down by Carpenter. Steal by Desta Trammell. And away the Lady Knights break. Here comes Schuler. Another layup. And Lucas Ford is going to now call a 30-second timeout for Robbinsville. Go Aubrey. Two for the mysterious number 11, whose name is Max Prep somehow. I'm an admin on the roster. I could probably add it. She should. No, she's a starter. Vanessa Russell with the ball as we resume action. 3:47 to go in the half. Hollis Stewart for 2. It'll be off. Putback is good, though. Give 2 to Macy Hiltsey. Three-point shot from Schuler, from Phillips, no good, but Schuler gets the putback and draws the foul. And Schuler makes her first. Foul was on McLaughlin. And misses the second. Jimenez will snatch the ball away, though. Having a little trouble getting under control. Got it back now. And Trammell's going to reset. Phillips to Schuler. And a body check, hip check, just about out of bounds. And again, fouls on McLaughlin. That's her third. That one, however, under the basket. Or on the floor, I should say. And it's Robbinsville basketball. Phillips trying to find an open option. Gets it to Zoe Schuler. Schuler to Phillips. Low. Kick to Jimenez. Kinsley Phillips treks outside for 3 and drains it. Phillips backed out just to get that three-pointer. She's got 3 of them here in the first half. And it's 47-15 Lady Knights with 2:45 to go. Stewart inside to Hiltsey. Rebound by Kinsley Phillips. Trammell breaks up the floor, stops inside for 2, and she'll hit it. (49-15). Muchacha on the rebound. Trammell again, high dish to Zoe Schuler, a little too high, but it was tipped by the Lady Bobcats. Jimenez will take a breather. Carpenter back in the game. Kinsley Phillips high, feed in to Trammell. .206 left. Fade in. Carpenter saves it. Drive. Pass. Phillips gets it off the deflection and misses the front of the rim. Carpenter will clean it up nicely, though, for 2. Liz Carpenter on the scoreboard. Coast pass. Number 12, Isabella Moody. It's a 2-pointer. And it is 51-17 now with 1:13 left here in the second quarter. And an errant pass inside picked off by Isabella Moody. Blue Ridge ball. Another 2-point shot's going to hit the side of the backboard and cleaned up by Kinsley Phillips. There's Trammell for 2. Off the rim. Rebounded by Hiltsey. Drive all around. Putback is good. Good work for Stewart. And as the third foul for Albee Wachacha. Comes with 38 seconds left here in the second quarter. Basket counts. And 1 is good. And that'll make it 51-20. And a drive inside. Jimenez is going to draw the foul on the floor. But with it being 1-1, she will go to the line. First foul for Heltzley tonight. Both teams in the bonus now. 1-1, no good. Rebounded by Blue Ridge. Foul on the other end now. Zoe Schuler rung up on the infraction. And is a two-shot foul. That is Stewart again at the line. And the rebound finally comes into the hands of Jimenez. Passes it all the way down the court to Kinsley Phillips. 12 seconds. Blue Ridge now double bonus time, but time running out here in the first half. Josh's putback no good. It's swatted out. And it will stay with Robbinsville. Carpenter for two off the front of the rim. That will bring it in to the first half. Robbinsville has put up 51 points here at Cashiers, and they lead the Lady Bobcats 51-20. Stay with us, folks. Third quarter underway here at Blue Ridge. It is 51-20 in favor of Robbinsville. Talking with some folks at halftime and telling them that we couldn't get on Facebook tonight, and they were just, I would say shocked is not the right word, but there was a two-pointer for Robbie Wichacha. Then I pointed out that we're kind of taping this one for airing later, and we hope to have it up, which will be tomorrow, I guess, the 15th, as a steal for Phillips. Robbinsville passing the ball all around, getting it inside to Trammell. But I made the analogy, of course, about taping the game, going to something like a 5 a.m. European basketball game that they're airing live, but you're watching in the middle of the night. Basket counts. Foul on Peyton Bryson. Give two to Jimenez. And one shot coming. (56-20) Robbinsville. Shot from number 21, Mahala Stewart. Long three. And she drained it. 56-23 now. Up next, of course, folks, we'll have the varsity boys matchup as Aubrey Wichacha gets another basket here in the third quarter. The 4-9 Black Knights squaring off with the 2-11 Bobcats up next. Putback will drop in. Good work for Mercedes McLaughlin. Nothing doing on that shot. 6:19 left. 58-25 your score in favor of Robbinsville. Ball is coughed up by Mahala Stewart. And Carpenter checks in for Desta Trammell. Maybe at the end of the game for Trammell. She's going to try to rest that knee that she banged early on that foul in the first quarter. Schuler breaks up the floor. And a hard foul. No, they're going to call a backcourt. Schuler was bumped, but they're going to call the backcourt. And it'll be a turnover to the Lady Bobcats. Onward we go. Heave down the floor. McLaughlin Airs it out. Rebounded by Wachacha. Sheeler now. And that time for sure is going to draw the foul. And it's McLaughlin again. That's her 4th of the game. So early foul trouble. And she's going to have to take a breather. They'll check in Macy Heltzley to relieve her. Steal for the Bobcats. They're up the floor. Basket for Stewart. So a pick and steal, and it's now 58-27 Robbinsville. Another foul on Stewart right after she made the basket. Zoe Schuler sustaining a lot of damage on the floor tonight. Seems to be drawing every foul. Jimenez had to tie her shoe, and now we're ready to resume play. There's Schuler tipped away at the basket by Stewart and pushed out by Schuler. Foul on Zoe Schuler. Another three-point attempt by Stewart is going to be no good. Jimenez will come away with the rebound. Buchanan scans the floor. She'll get it back to Jimenez. And an errant pass by Phillips, but she'll get it right back. Good cleanup job by Kinsley Phillips. Carpenter tries for the basket, but draws the foul. Foul on Macy Heltzley. That's our second. And a basket for Liz Carpenter. Foul shot good. And she misses the second. Rebound made by Stewart. Drive in, and it's going to miss. Kinsley Phillips pulls down the board. Here comes Carpenter for two, and she hits it. Give the assist to Jimenez. (61-27), 4:24 to go. That's a three-point. Nice tray for Isabella Moody. And Blue Ridge eclipses the 30-point mark here tonight. But Robbinsville up by 31. Phillips scans the floor, finds Montana Buchanan to her left. She'll get it back to Phillips. And the ball swatted away. Foul on Mahala Stewart. That is her second of the night. Phillips to inbound, right in front of the Blue Ridge faithful. Low pass. And ball last touched by Moody. Phillips will inbound it here right below us. Fade inside of Wachacha. She'll put up a shot that goes a little errant off the glass. And rebounded by Blue Ridge. Stewart for three. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Jimenez. 3:23 left. Ball comes loose. Picked up by Bryson. And away we go. Big three-point shot. Check out as a 2-point basket. Stewart's living on that line right now and having a good quarter because of it. Cha-Cha inside, and she misses the layup. Put back. Draws the foul. Foul called on Heltzley, her third of the game. And Cha-Cha misses her first. We hope to be able to bring you coverage Tuesday, folks, as we'll be at Hiawassee Dam. So we're trying to work out the details with the Eagles. Not sure if we'll be able to go live or not, but we will do our very best. And that's, of course, weather pending. Of course, this area, West North Carolina, expecting a big snowstorm this weekend. Buchanan with the steal is going to feed it back to Trammell. Drive. Basket for Jimenez. Nope, it is going to be off the rim. Circles around, doesn't drop. 2:21 to go. Shot for Heltzley. Outside. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Liz Carpenter, the only freshman on the roster for the varsity this year. Phillips for three. And nothing doing. Rebounded by Blue Ridge. Here's Heltzley for three. That one in and out, seemingly. Junk ball. And it'll be Robbinsville basketball. Minute 39 left to go. Foul count a little staggered here in the third quarter. Blue Ridge has committed 6 illegal maneuvers. Robbinsville 1. Stewart circling around. Jimenez and Phillips guarding her. That leaves Heltzley open on the corner to drive in and make the basket. Heltzley's had several of those not dropped tonight, so that had to be a relief to get that one through the net. 61-34, minute 09 left to go. Jimenez, double team, leaves with Cha-Cha open in the paint. She'll miss the bucket. Memory Frapp, a call up from the JV for tonight. Tries to get the rebound, ends up getting it cleaned up by Phillips. And the shot by Cha-Cha will draw a foul. That's 4 fouls for Heltzley. And the first foul shot will miss. And she'll drain her second. (62-34), 48 seconds left to go. Peyton Bryson for 2, nothing doing. Rebounded by Memory Frapp. And the basket no good for Carpenter. Putback no good. Phillips gets a couple of rebounds there with Cha-Cha for 2. Gonna be off the rim. Shh, 25 seconds left. And a 2-point shot for Gabby Martinez. And the crowd here in Cashiers erupts for that one. 8 seconds. Phillips drives to the basket. Layup. And she'll complete it. And Stewart with a long three will careen off the glass. 64-36 Robbinsville. As we enter the fourth quarter, stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, fans, welcome back to Blue Ridge School. It is 64-36 Robbinsville. Fourth quarter underway here in Jackson County. And Jimenez drives inside and draws the foul. Foul is on Gabby Martinez. That's her first of the night. Comes here in the fourth quarter. And Jimenez will miss her first. As we mentioned, coming up next will be varsity boys action. Robbinsville taking on the Bobcats. Varsity only here tonight, as Jimenez goes 1 for 2. Stewart back to Vanessa Russell. And now Stewart for 3. And that one's going to miss. Cleaned up by Peyton Bryson, though. Zoe tried to rush in and pick it off. Good effort. Another good effort by Schuler. Russell's shot will miss. Rebounded by Desta Trammell. Back in the game. Good to see. Foul called. And the foul was on Stewart. And on the 1-and-1, nothing doing. Stewart for 3. It will miss. And Peyton Bryson last touched the ball, so Kinsley Phillips will inbound it here in just a moment. Carpenter set to check in underneath us here. Meanwhile, Desta Trammell with a low feed inside the memory frap. Jimenez wrestled down to the floor by number 1, Vanessa Russell. And a jump ball will give the ball back to Blue Ridge. Vanessa Russell circles all around after winning the jostle with Jimenez. 2 points for Isabella Moody. 65-38. 6:05 to go. Kinsley Phillips, corner 3. And she missed it, but a foul's going to be called. Bringing up Moody. And free throw made by Kinsley Phillips. And the shot misses. Phillips goes 1 of 2. Looked like a 3-point attempt, but I guess the foul only good for 2. And Phillips cleans that up with a nice steal. Dangerous pass to Schuler, though. Jimenez gets it, drives, bucket. (68-38). Robbinsville in double bonus as the Bobcats have committed 10 fouls here in the second half. Robbinsville 1. Russell over the head of Phillips. ball gets away. Stays with Blue Ridge. Peyton Bryson to inbound. Phillips with another interception. Good steal. Passes down the court. Bucket for Schuler. Assist goes to Trammell. (70-38). Another steal for Kinsley Phillips. Quick dish to Carpenter. Misses the shot, but gets fouled. Foul on Vanessa Russell. Her second of the night. And Carpenter's first is good. It is a 71-38 Robbinsville lead with 4:51 to go. And the second one misses. Rebounded by Blue Ridge. Russell tries to pass it across the floor to Gabby Martinez, but is called for a travel. Inbound is Zoe Schuler. And back to Trammell. Carpenter for two. Give the assist to Trammell. And that was going to drop out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Cats. 73-38. Robbinsville with a sizable lead and 4:10 to go. Two points for Mercedes McLaughlin. Blue Ridge is now at 40 points for the game. Robbinsville up 73-40. Chachalo, handoff. Quick passes. Carpenter fouled on the putback. Trammell trying for another assist. She's got 7 assists tonight. That would have been number 8. I was on Russell as Carpenter makes her first. Second one misses. Cha-Cha was going to try to put it back, though. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Blue Ridge. Three-point shot by Stewart is going to be no good. Putback's going to be no good. Kinsley Phillips on the rebound. Phillips having a monster night. Nine rebounds, 6 steals, and 11 points for Kinsley Phillips tonight. I got 12 points for Phillips. Bryson will clean that up, or try to. Rebounded by Carpenter. And the drive, Schuler misses. Desta Trammell gets the rebound and is dropped to the floor by Vanessa Russell. And a timeout called by Lucas Ford and the Lady Knights. Back in just a moment. Stay with us. And we're just about set to resume action. It will be an inbound on the other side for Robbinsville. Jimenez to Memory Frapp inside to Buchanan. Back outside to Jimenez for three, and she drains it. Assist goes to Montana Buchanan. 77-40, Robbinsville. 2:36 to go. Heavy pressure. Jimenez almost makes her cough it up. Back to Russell. She's going inside. Phillips will take that, and Jimenez to the basket for two. Here's a shot for Isabella Moody's going to miss. Cleaned up by Russell. Back to Peyton Bryson. Another steal for Kinsley Phillips. And a transition basket for Phillips. And there's a three-pointer for Blue Ridge. Minute 30 to go. It's 81-43, Lady Knights. And it looks like the Lady Knights are just going to try to run the clock out. Under pressure, though, Phillips will kick it back over to Jimenez. Robbinsville not really getting too far away from half court at the moment. With a minute of 6 to go. Feed to Buchanan. And we'll start all over again. This victory will bring Robbinsville to 9-4 for the season. Blue Ridge will fall to 5-8. That's back across to Phillips. Hand off to Jimenez. Here's Kinsley Phillips. And time running out, 21 seconds. Robbinsville is still playing keep away. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the ball game. Good work in the final 90 seconds for Robbinsville to keep it away from the Lady Cats. 81-43 final. Robbinsville will get the nod tonight here in Cashiers. We'll be back with you folks in a few minutes for Varsity Boys action.
Welcome to the Ridge, home of the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Knights of Robbinsville. Number 1, Camden Jordan. Number 2, Brock Adams. Number 3, Xander Lachacha. Number 10, Bryce Adams. And number 11, Jason Grover. And now the starters for your Blue Ridge Bobcats. A 6-year freshman, number 14, Tyler Gray. A 5'8" sophomore, number 2, Eric Pusterich. A 6-foot sophomore, number 22, Ethan Benson. A 6'7" junior, number 52, Jonathan Campbell. And a 6'2" senior, number 23, Michael Martinez.
And welcome back to Cashiers. We're bringing you this on tape delay, as also folks like to say. Joking up here earlier with Andrea Adams, the scorekeeper, about our advanced age because she knew how I taped stuff back in the day. But nonetheless, we'll roll on. By the way, she's only 7 years older than me, so you be the judge of that. We're just about set to tip off with the Varsity Boys game. We will be bringing it to you as soon as we can get it uploaded to YouTube, and this will be for free viewing to the public as we were not able to go live as promised here at Blue Ridge. Jonathan Campbell wins the opening tip, but Vachacha tries to get it. Blue Ridge will come up with it. And we are underway. Number 22, that's Ethan Henson with the ball. Kicks it over to number 14, Tyler Green. He's going to put up a shot. And it'll be no good. Rebounded by number 52, Jonathan Campbell. Nothing doing. And Camden Jordan will end up with it. Pass to Jordan. Over to the corner with Chacha for three. It'll be nowhere near the goal. Rebounded by number 23, Michael Martinez for the Bobcats. He'll go for a two-point shot. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Jordan. Jordan drives. Basket. And we have broken the drought. 7:06 to go in the first quarter. Steal for Brock Adams and a bucket. And a very, very quick timeout call by Blue Ridge with 6:58 left here in the first quarter.
I'll be 33 next week. 25. Got it. I knew it.
Martinez with a hard attempt to save that ball for the Bobcats. And a foul called at midcourt. We'll go against Ethan Henson, his first of the night. And the first of the game. Inbound from Dason Gross. We'll go to Brock Adams. Knights leading 4-0, 6:44 to go here in the first quarter. Chacha to Jordan. Works inside. Here's a shot. Eventually off the rim. Finally cleaned up by the Bobcats. That was Tyler Green. And the foul will go against Alexander Wachacha for Robbinsville. That's his first of the night. Knights come into this one with a record of 4-9. The Bobcats sadly sitting at 2-11 as we enter tonight's game. Chacha slaps that one away. And it will be Blue Ridge basketball. Ball swatted in to number 2, Eric Pekuskarich. And a travel called. It will be Robbinsville basketball. Any of you Blue Ridge faithful out there, if I get Mr. Pukarich's name mispronounced tonight, I deeply apologize. Brock Adams surveying the floor. Low feed to the corner to Camden Jordan. Back inside to Gross. He'll go for his jumper, and he'll get it. 6-0 Robbinsville. And a drive down the court. Will net 2 points for the big Jonathan Campbell for Blue Ridge. And the Bobcats on the board with 5:49 to go here in the first quarter. Adams thinks about three, changes his mind. Low feed again to Jordan. He'll pass it off to Gross inside. He'll get 2 more. 2 assists for Jordan, 2 buckets for Dason Gross. And Robbinsville pressuring Bobcats very effectively. Jordan with the steal. Quick dish to Gross. Another basket. And it's a quick flurry for the Knights. 10-2 Robbinsville. Martinez with a hot pass to number 14, Tyler Green. And it goes out. Robbinsville ball with 5:06 to go. Chacha back up, feed it inside to Gross. Over to Jordan now. He'll go for a layup and miss it. Put back. by Bryce Adams will be good, and he draws the foul. Foul was on number 14, Tyler Green. Foul shot here will be a three-point play. If it's completed, it'll make it 13-2 Robbinsville. And it is good. Knights have really improved their foul shooting over the last few weeks. It's been nice to see, and has helped them out on several occasions. Steal for Dason Gross, but the pass wobbles away. And we're going to have some substitutions. Isaiah Palestino will check in for Ethan Henson. Camden Jordan to inbound for Robbinsville. Cha-Cha tries for three, misses it. Big Jonathan Campbell, junior forward, gets it. Wild shot put up, and it will careen out of bounds. Campbell listed at 6'7" in your program. Second straight night of action for Robbinsville. Of course, they played last night at Cherokee, coming up on the short end of a 79-62 Cherokee victory. Jordan on the rebound. Driving. Quick dish to Wachacha on the outside. Inside to Dason Gross. There's Adams. He'll work his way in. Fades it to Jordan for three. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Campbell. Camden Jordan with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal already here in the first quarter. And it will be Robbinsville basketball, which Cha-Cha will inbound it to Brock Adams. Another feed to Jordan. Thought about a three, changed his mind, and a stutter step forces a travel turnover to the Bobcats. All the way down the court to Campbell, but he can't get a finger on it. Robbinsville basketball. About a three-point air out by Brock Adams. Dason Gross wrestles it loose, but can't put it back up. And now a junk ball between Bryce Adams and Tyler Green. Stays with Robbinsville. Checking into the game, Riley Nicholson for Blue Ridge, Donovan Carpenter for Robbinsville, and Bo Rattler now in the game to relieve Xander Wachacha. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. High inbound to Brock Adams. Back inside to Donovan Carpenter. Missed it. Put back for Gross is good, though. Dason Gross with 8 points already in the game. And it's 15-2 Robbinsville. And good pressure forces a bad pass. Tyler Green feeds it outside. He's a freshman for the Bobcats, who are in what we'll call a rebuilding year. Adams to Camden Jordan on the right side. Over in the corner to Dason Gross. He's in the paint, though. He's going to feed it to Carpenter. Back around to Rattler and Adams. Now Carpenter at the top. Rebound will be won by Eric Pekuskarich. And Martinez now with the ball. He's a senior guard for Blue Ridge. And the ball goes flying out. Last touched by Bo Rattler. So it'll stay with the Bobcats. 2:43 left to go here in the first quarter. And a rebound for Carpenter. I was going to waste a little time. Get back down the floor. Rattler back to Carpenter for three. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Isaiah Palestino. Here comes Michael Martinez for two. And the Cats break the scoring drought. Travel called on Brock Adams as he drove inside. 2:18 left here in the first quarter. Quick dish outside to number 5. Put back, nothing doing. Rebounded by Camden Jordan. Jordan inside to Carpenter, who draws the foul. Foul called on Riley Nicholson, sophomore for the Bobcats, his first of the night. Now Carpenter to shoot 2. First one, my word. First one went through a lot of conflict before it finally dropped through the net. This game, of course, was scheduled to be a home game for Robbinsville. But the wrestling team needed time to set up for the James Orr Invitational, which is being held tomorrow. So the game was moved at the last minute, I believe on Tuesday this week, to Cashiers. Foul is on number 12. That's Brandon McLucas, who just checked into the game for Robbinsville. That is their second team foul of the game. And the first basket is good for number 22, Ethan Henson. Makes it 17-5. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Brock Adams. Adams now with a rebound, a steal, and 2 points tonight. Point guard trying to get going. Rattler inside for 2. It'll be off. Rebounded by Dason Gross. Thought about a putback, but was triple teamed. Ball bullied out of bounds. And it's a turnover. Possession Blue Ridge. Minute 21 to go here in the first quarter. There's Michael Martinez with the ball. Inside dish to number 5, Riley Nicholson. And now number 22, Ethan Henson. Gross might have got a fingertip on that one to deflect it. Stays with the Bobcats. Minute 12 to go here in the first quarter. High air out, inbound to Henson. Gross will just kindly pick that one off. He has really come along this year, his final season on varsity, of course. Gross, Camden Jordan, and Brandon McLucas, your 3 Robbinsville seniors on the team. Turnover goes back to the Bobcats. Double team by Gross and Rattler. Good work. Rattler, a junior for the Black Knights. And a high dish intended for Bakuskarich will go out of bounds. And we'll watch Jonathan Carpenter tie his left shoelaces. Hope he double knots it, bunny ears it, whatever he's got to do. And we're set to resume action. Brock Adams to Rattler, back to Adams. Inside drive, Brock Adams, layup. (19-5) Robbinsville, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And Donovan Carpenter denies that basket. Good work by big Donovan Carpenter, sophomore for Robbinsville. Gets a block. 20 seconds left. Adams again. And drops hard on the floor on the foul. Foul is on Riley Nicholson. That's his second already tonight. 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And Adams will miss his first. And Adams will make his second. Makes it 20-5. Eight seconds left. Triple team in the corner. And poor Palestino couldn't get the ball loose. Could be a buzzer shot. And it's good. Pakuskarich airs it out at the buzzer. 20-7. Robbinsville with the lead. We'll be back in just a minute. Stay with us. Robbinsville with a very cushy 20-7 lead as we resume action here at Blue Ridge School. Good to have you with us wherever you may be tuning in. We know you are having to tune in after the fact, and we apologize for that. Could not get the internet to cooperate up here with us to get our tablet going to stream the action live on Facebook. Hope you're enjoying this one. In post, though, Martinez tries to get out of trouble, and Henson falls as he tries to catch the ball, so that'll be a travel turnover to the Knights. Robbinsville's defense suffocating the Bobcats here in the early going. And the end result's a 27 Robbinsville lead here at the outset of the second quarter. Chacha thought about three, changed his mind. There's McLucas back to Wachacha. He's going to feed it over to the corner to Carpenter, who's going to drive in. Excuse me, that was Camden Jordan, but the ball intended for Bryce Adams is sent out of bounds. And it's Blue Ridge ball again. Double team again. Robbinsville's defense doing an excellent job tonight. And another timeout called by the Bobcats. 60-second timeout. Stay with us. Bobcats still strategizing. We'll remind you folks as we welcome you back to Cashiers that next week's action consists of more Little Smoky Mountain Conference matchups. Tuesday at Hiawassee Dam and Thursday is scheduled to be at Highlands. Both those games are, of course, weather pending. And we're not sure if we'll be able to stream Tuesday at Hiawassee Dam. We're still trying to iron out the details right now with the Eagles. See how that comes. We'll update you as the weekend rolls along. Bryce Adams almost had a steal there, but instead Brandon McLucas will get it. Robbinsville basketball. Chacha with some fancy footwork to keep the ball away. Carpenter. Ball gets away. Chacha will clean it up. Feed to Carpenter for three. And it's going to be off. Rebound. Nothing doing for Camden Jordan. Dish to Martinez. Another double team. I think he thought Green was going to move outside for him, and instead the ball goes into the wall. Turnover again to the Knights. Still a scoreless second quarter. Gotcha thought about changing that inside to Adams. Bryce Adams, the younger brother, of course, of Brock Adams. Gets another basket. And it's 22-7 Robbinsville. 5:55 left in the half. Martinez drive comes up short, rebounded by Donovan Carpenter. Lucas will get that one over to Wachacha. Thought about three. He'll try to top. And nothing doing. Rebounded by Jonathan Campbell. Foul called. That was against Wachacha. That's his second of the game. And it's an inbound for Blue Ridge at half court. Quick dish inside to Campbell, no good. Turn over to Robbinsville again. McLucas to Carpenter. Wachacha over in the corner to Cam to Jordan. He'll drive in and get 2. 24-7 Black Knights. Ball is picked off by Bryce Adams. Here comes Wachacha driving in and is swatted away, but cleaned up by Brandon McLucas. Now another 2 for Jordan's going to miss. Jonathan Campbell on a rebound. Drive in. Campbell stretches over. Tries to get the ball to Ethan Henson, but he can't catch up to it in the nick of time. It's out of bounds. Robbinsville basketball with 4:42 to go here in the half. Lucas back to Wachacha. Now he's trying to set up another play. They're going to dish it inside and back out to Jordan. Three-pointer's going to miss off the corner. He'll clean up his own rebound and draw a foul. Foul's on Ethan Henson. That is his second of the game. Team 5th. And Camden Jordan makes his first. And misses the second. Putback is good for Bryce Adams, though. Thank you very much. (27-7). And the ball gets away. Right, nice save by Martinez, but unfortunately ends up in the hands of Camden Jordan. And they're going to call a charge on Camden Jordan. So that's his first foul of the game with 3:52 remaining in the first half. Gross will intercept the ball. Nice football turn for the former quarterback for Robbinsville. And he'll go coast to coast with it. Good work for Dason Gross. 29-7. Martinez with a behind-the-back switch. Doesn't trick the defense, though. And now Palestino tries to get it away. Adams deflects it. Michael Martinez with the ball again. Pass all the way across the floor to number 14, Tyler Green. He'll pump it in for 2 and miss. Cha-Cha on the rebound. And the drive inside will be good for 2. Adams assist. Gross bucket. Strong first quarter for Dason Gross in his first start of the season. And it's Robbinsville basketball. And now Bo Rattler's going to check in for Wachacha as we try to get everything reset. It is Blue Ridge basketball with 2:36 remaining. Finally got that cleaned up. Tyler Green tries to get it around the corner, but instead is picked off by Rattler. Drive, and it'll miss. Rebounded by Ethan Henson. Henson now to Tyler Green. All the way across and nothing doing. And we'll have an inbound here with 2:14 to go. Brock Adams to Dason Gross. 2:05 remaining in the half. Rattler feed all the way across to Brock Adams. And he'll creep inside ever so slightly. 2-pointer's going to drop in. Adams with 7 points tonight. Palestino scans the floor. Low pass to Green. Broken up by Brock Adams, but it'll be a foul. That's his first of the game. Comes with 1:38 to go. (32-9), minute 26 to go. Rebound efforts go nowhere. Bryce Adams comes up short. Drive. And here's a steal for Bryce Adams to Brock to Bo Rattler for 2. And a block for Dason Gross and a steal for Adams. Adams gets the rebound. Gross with a hot dish inside the Adams with a hot dish inside the Gross, and the junk ball. Possession. Bobcats, 31 seconds left. Ball swatted out. 22 seconds remaining. Riley Nicholson set to inbound. There's a shot by Puskarich, rebounded by Donovan Carpenter. Adams drives. Basket tipped away. And Puskarich gets it. Sends it down the floor. And some good passes. Foul called. Foul is on number 15, Donovan Carpenter. And on the shooting foul, it will be a chance for Palestino to shoot 2 with 5.6 remaining in the half. And Palestino misses his first. Knights will more than likely try to get one more shot off before the buzzer. Palestino goes 1 of 2. Adams 4-3. Feed. 3 for Rattler. Yes, indeed, at the buzzer. Nice shot by Bo Rattler. And now breaking into this first half, 37-10. And we're back in just a few minutes. Stay with us. And we welcome you back to Blue Ridge School. It's 38-10 as we're set to begin the second half of play here in Cashiers. Good to have you with us wherever you may be watching this one. And folks, again, we do sincerely apologize for not being able to bring it to you live on Facebook as we normally do. Could not get connected tonight no matter how hard we tried. And the end result is this, but we hope you're enjoying it on delay nonetheless. As the Robbinsville lighting up the Bobcats, it's 38-10 here in the varsity game. Lady Knights won 81-43 earlier tonight. There's Bryce Adams for 2 off the dish from Camden Jordan. And that's how we begin the third quarter. 40-10 now. Black Knights feed to Martinez. He paused for a moment. Put back from Campbell's going to be no good. He got the rebound again. Gives it to Ethan Henson, who's going to drop it through. Brock Adams flies up the court. Here's Camden Jordan working his way inside. Gross for 2, and he'll hit it. And fouls on Alexander Wachacha. That's Wachacha's third of the game. Inbound. And heavy pressure right here below us. Wachacha's going to steal the ball. Basket pass to Camden Jordan for 2. And we have an injured player back here behind us. So we're going to keep the camera off that as he tries to convalesce. That's Ethan Henson. He got up pretty quick, though. So Camden Jordan with the bucket. 44-12 with 6:48 remaining here in the third quarter. Henson taking a moment to get a breather. Hit the floor hard off that steal. And he's good to go. Martinez for 3 will be off the rim. Jonathan Campbell with the rebound. Feed inside to number 14. That's Tyler Green on the basket for the Bobcats. And it's 44-14. Camden Jordan with the dish over to Bryce Adams. Xander Wachacha to Brock Adams. Low feed to Camden Jordan. Tries to feed it off inside to Dason Gross, and that one gets coughed up. Double team effort, though. Jordan will just take it right back and get the layup. So that's the perfect way to make up for that error. 46-14. Campbell gets the basket and draws the foul. Bryce Adams called for the infraction with 5:59 remaining here in the third quarter. And one will be short. But Campbell with 2 points has made another 30-point deficit. Robbinsville still in the driver's seat. Plenty of time left to go. Adams calls a play. Drives inside. Here comes Wachacha for 3. It's going to be off the rim. Rebounded by Bryce Adams. Here's Jordan. He'll kick it outside to Brock Adams, who's inside now. And the low pass over to Gross will careen out of bounds. Turnover to the Bobcats with 5:34 remaining in the third quarter. Campbell will inbound it to Eric Pakuskarich, sophomore for the Bobcats. A deflection by Donovan Carpenter. Wachacha with a transition bucket. And he draws the foul. Fouls on Martinez. And this should complete the three-point play. And the basket's good. 49-16 with 5:18 remaining. Martinez for 3, nothing doing. Great effort to save it by Henson, and the Bobcats able to keep it in. That one off the basket. Brock Adams will snag the rebound. Drives coast to coast. Yes, indeed. Good work by Adams to draw a foul there, too. Big Jonathan Campbell with a foul charge to him. His first of the night. The big 6'7" forward. Only with one foul so far. Martinez drives, and it's swatted down, but a foul is going to be called, and Martinez will get a chance to shoot. And that's 4 fouls for Alexander Wachacha. 4:53 left in the third quarter. So he'll have to take a breather. Bo Rattler's had to check in to relieve Wachacha. Martinez at the line for 2. And he'll miss the first. Here comes Rattler. Wachacha's been in foul trouble all night, unfortunately, not able to make much of an impact because of that. Martinez goes for his second. He'll be off the front of the rim, rebounded by Camden Jordan. Ball swatted away. Possession stays with Robbinsville. Inbounded to Bryce Adams. He'll hand it off to Camden Jordan. Rattler thought about a shot, but instead traveled. Bit of a slide, bit of a pause, and thank you very much. 51-16, though. Knights 35-point lead. Ball gets away. Robbinsville gets it back. Jordan will inbound it to Brock Adams. And now a swat away. Good work by Campbell. Martinez driving the floor and draws the foul. I'll be against Bo Rattler with 4:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Martinez again to the line to shoot 2. And he makes his first. (51-17) now. And he goes 2 for 2 on this trip to the charity stripe. Brock Adams inside to younger brother Bryce. 2 more. Bryce Adams having a nice night. And a timeout called by the Bobcats. 30-second timeout. We'll pause with them. Stay with us. And we're back underway. 3:56 remaining here in the third quarter. Wild passes eventually picked off by Dason Gross. Oh, Rattler tried his darndest to grab that ball in time. Good effort. And somehow off the tippy toe of Michael Martinez. Possession stays with the Knights. Low pass inside to Brock Adams. Gets outside. Jonathan Campbell tried for some chicanery there. Possession stays with Robbinsville. Quick inbound to Brock Adams. McLucas denied at the basket by Ethan Henson, but he draws the foul. Three on the night for Ethan Henson. And it's a chance for McLucas to make his first trip to the foul line tonight. He'll shoot two. And McLucas gets a bucket. Looking to make it 2 of 2. Transfer from Natahala, and a very welcome addition to this camaraderie amongst these Black Knights. He gets his own rebound, and he'll get the layup and the putback. Wow, great work for McLucas. 56-18, Campbell gets the putback and dishes it in. And it's a quick flurry of points. 56-20, Robbinsville. Brock Adams drives, misses it, putback by Bryce for two. Boy, Bryce Adams racking up the points tonight. And it's 58-20. Here's Martinez under heavy double team pressure. And eventually an errant touch for Brock Adams. Have an inbound right below us here. Martinez over the head of Bo Rattler, and underway will play again. Kuskarich coughs it up. Adams tried to make a wide cut and unfortunately stepped out of bounds after the steal. Rattler right up in Martinez's face, but perfectly legal. Bryce Adams steals it and gets there. What a great third quarter for Bryce Adams. And the foul was on Martinez, his fourth of the game. And it will now be a running clock from this point on. 40-point score differential. Adams gets the rebound. Nobody moving there, but misses the layup. I think they forgot it was only a one-shot play. .2:14 to go, and the inbound right off screen back here behind us. 2:07, and clock ticking away now. It'll run for the rest of the game except for timeouts or injuries. Brandon McLucas tries a pump shot for two, nothing doing. Wild flurry. Lucas with the steal and assist to Bryce Adams. .62-20 and a travel right under the Bobcat basket. Checking into the game for the Cats is Riley Nicholson. Rattler to Brock Adams. Knights leading by 42 here in the third quarter. Rattler scanning the floor inside to Brock Adams. Dishes back to Bryce. That brotherly combination working out well here in the third quarter. They make a pretty good team, don't they, Andrew? She says sometimes they're not at each other's throats, so I can only imagine. Adams with a steal and tries to get it to his brother Brock to return the favor. But instead of foul. Foul on Brandon McLucas. His second of the night. Blue Ridge ball. Adams with an ever so slight steal over on the corner. Up the floor And misses it, but he'll get the foul. Foul on Ethan Henson. And he'll miss his first. And we got one more shot left for Brock Adams, regardless of the buzzer. And he'll make it. 65-20 is what Robbinsville will carry into the fourth quarter. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Blue Ridge School. It is 65-20 Black Knights as we enter the final segment of tonight's varsity matchups. Good to have you with us, and thank you for tuning in. We sincerely appreciate your patience as we were unable to stream tonight live, and we're having to record it and bring it to you later. Need a freebie to give away things on our YouTube page. We have archived games in the works right now. Jason Gross putback will be no good. He'll try it again, though. Take two will miss. Wild save for McLucas, but it'll be turned over to Blue Ridge. You can catch football and volleyball action on our page right now from this season. Basketball will be coming out as soon as the season comes to an end. Still for Carpenter, Rattler misses an easy shot. Dish in the corner to Martinez for three. And he nails it. Good way to start the fourth quarter for Blue Ridge. Here's Gross again inside. He'll get two more. Big night for the senior, Dason Gross. There's a shot for Ethan Henson. That's not right. It's not. It's 67-25 or 67-26. The three was put on ours instead of Blue Ridge. We're fixing it. We got it. I get the score right on the scoreboard. It's 67-23 if you're keeping track at home. Some long, lengthy possession here for Robbinsville. Another pair of gross rebounds, and they're going to come up short. Feed inside to number 14. That's Tyler Green on the pump shot for two. Bo Rattler scans the floor, trying to find an opening, finds Wachacha. He's going to drive in. Misses the wild layup. Gross's putback will be good, though. Add two more to an impressive night for Dason Gross. 69-28 with 4:54 to go. Martinez. Shot misses. Rebounded by Henson. Here comes Tyler Green for two. Nothing doing, rebounded by Wachacha. Knights are not going to get in any hurry. They have a very sizable advantage, up by 46 right now. Cha-Cha drives in and gets the bucket. And we got a little bit of swell on the floor we're going to have to wipe up. Gross is going to check out after a great game. He gets a nice round of applause from his teammates and overly ecstatic family down here below us. We know his mom, Paige, very proud. His grandfather also here tonight to watch him here in Cashiers. They made a long trip up here. Rebound for Bo Rattler. Night to remember for Gross, and inside feed to Donovan Carpenter gets 2 more. Still for Wachacha. He leaves Martinez laying. Here he goes, and she misses the shot, but the putback for Bryce Adams with another one. (75-28). Rebounded, and it flies out. Stays with the Bobcats. 3 minutes to go. Gooskridge scans the floor, passes all around to the corner to Martinez. That'll be off. Rattler with the rebound. That'll be another packed score line tonight. A lot of players contributing to the cause. Martinez picks that one off, though, and will get the layup. In transition, good work for Martinez as Blue Ridge now trails 75-30. Rattler with the feed over to Bryce Adams. 2:08 left. Nice, may try a couple of more things here. Adams putback no good. Breakaway up the floor for Martinez is stopped short by Donovan Carpenter. And it was last touched by the Bobcats. Good stuff at the basket by Donovan Carpenter. Full timeout called on the floor with 1:44 left in the ball game. Who called it? Oh, okay. I saw him call it, but I didn't see who called it. A lot of good vibes on the floor tonight with 1:44 to go. It looks like Robbinsville is going to pick up their 5th win of the season. That'll make them 5-9 for the year. The Bobcats will fall to 2-12. As it's all nights at the moment, it is 75-30. We inbounded on the other end. Blue Ridge finally back out on the floor, and we're just about set to resume the final 1:44 to go. Running clock in place, of course, due to the score differential. There's a feed inside. Passes all around, and Robbinsville doesn't look very aggressive. Thinks they're just going to try to run this one out, but that one coughed up. Gets in the hands of Braulio Iglesias, but a steal for Bo Rattler. Ends that drive for Blue Ridge. 1:08 left. I want to extend a special thanks to the school here at Cashiers. Beautiful facility. Very good people up here on the plateau of Jackson County. Making us feel very welcome tonight, giving us a good spot to set up our camera. Tried to help us out with live streaming, but at the end of the day, could not prevail. .30 seconds to go. Knights are just going to run out the clock here. They will not take any time to take a shot. And your final score will be Robbinsville 75, Blue Ridge Bobcats 30. So the Knights come up here tonight and sweep here in Cashiers. And it'll continue its run through the Little Smoky Mountain Conference portion of the schedule next week at Hiawassee Dam and Highlands. Again, fans, once more, we will apologize for not being able to stream it live, but we hope you enjoy watching it later on at any time for free on our YouTube page. Until next time, this is Kevin Hensley. Good night, everybody. 75-30, Robbinsville prevails.